I review the Flogging album Anthem. It was released in 2020 and produced by Steve Albini. So before I talk about the album, this will be the last Flogging album review, and the next week will be the album ranking, and then after that I'm going to review the Led Zeppelin album. So the next band I'm going to go into after Flogging will be Led Zeppelin. So anyway, this album, so I got this, I can't remember exactly if I got this right when it came out. I think I got it either when it came out or pretty soon after that. So I've had it for a while. When I listened to it the first time, I was kind of pretty excited because I was like, okay, I like this better than the one before, at least at the time. And so I've listened to it quite a bit, but even the first time that I listened to it, the one problem I have with it, and the problem that I still have with it, is the production. And so the guy that produced this produced Swagger, which is, I think, one of my favorite albums from this band, and I think it's one of their better sounding albums, really. This album, I don't like the way it sounds. Like, I think it's got some good songs on it, but just the way it sounds, I'm not a huge fan of it. There was also a lineup change for this album. You have Spencer Swain coming in and replacing Bob Schmidt. Yeah, Bob Schmidt, I think, on banjo. We always called him Bob the Banjo Bob, me and my friends who listened to this. But anyway, I can't really tell what I think of his playing exactly because it's kind of hard to hear, at least in my opinion. So, yeah, this album, my big problem with it is just the production, and that it kind of just, I don't know if it's like that it has a lot of low end or what it is, but everything kind of just sounds like this murky cacophony. Like, it sounds like they were recording with like wet towels over the microphones or something. I don't know. It's just everything just kind of melts together into the background, really, and I don't know, the production on the vocals sounds a little off. Like, it sounds like, I don't know, like it's just the whole production to me just sounds kind of off. Anyway, the first song, These Times Have Got Me Drinking, I think it's a strong opening track. Probably my second favorite song on the album. Second song, A Song for Liberty, good second song. So all their studio albums, I think, open with really strong, with a really strong 1-2 punch. Like, all of them just have good songs in those positions. The song is Life Begins and Ends But Never Fails, and this one is a pretty good song too. I don't have a lot to say about most of these songs because even though I have listened to it quite a bit, I'm still finding myself kind of getting familiar with them. And I do think they're good songs, but I think that the production, to me, just kind of, that's what I always am hearing the most right now when I listen to this album, is just the stuff that I don't like about the way it sounds. The fourth song, The Last Goodbye, I think not the most memorable song on the album, but I like it when it's on. The fifth song, Crappie Boy 98, probably my favorite song on the album. It's got kind of like a almost sea shanty sound to it, in my opinion. The sixth song is This Road of Mine, another good one. Seventh track, Keep the Man Down. This one I like. It's got this kind of like instrumental kind of outro that goes on that I like. The eighth song, Now Is the Time, is kind of slower in like the beginning, and then it kind of speeds up like halfway through, and I like that one. So the ninth track, Lead the Way, this one I like, but it's just another one of those that I kind of have a little bit of a problem remembering what it sounds like when I just read the name. And I think that's kind of because when they say the name of the song, like, it's kind of not the main part of the song, but I think it's got like some cool vocal melody parts and stuff in it. The 10th song, These Are the Days, is kind of makes me think it's of like a power ballad almost. It's like the power ballad of the album, I guess. Then the 11th and closing track, The Parting of Ways, is a kind of a slower song, and I really like it. I think it's a really strong closing track. So, yeah, Anthem overall, I think I think it's got some pretty strong songs on it. I think that even the ones that I find not that memorable now, I think they'll kind of grow on me the more I listen to it. But I don't think the production's gonna grow on me. I don't think this album sounds very good. I didn't the first time I listened to it, and that hasn't changed any of the times I've listened to it. So, pretty good album. I just don't like the way it sounds very much.